Football is not for the weak. It's not for pussies. It's not for soft people. You have to have a backbone. It's hostile, violent, reckless. There's no place in it for soft people. It doesn't work. You play soft, you get hurt. That's how it happens. You play hard, shit happens. The game itself has become so polarizing that we're trying to guard it from every little, every little thing that happens. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, he can't say that. We're talking about how people talk on the football field. Man, when I was in high school, I heard people talking about killing each other on the football field. You don't mean you're actually going to kill him. You mean you're going to try to take his head off. You're going to try to hit him so that when you hit him, he don't want to get back up. Or he doesn't get back up. Either way, that's how you talk. That's just how it works. It's not like it's something that needs change, you know. It's not broke, you don't fix it. Okay? It's not broke. There's nothing broke about it. When you grow up to play football, they tell you hit that guy and hit him so that he doesn't want to get up or he doesn't get back up. That's the whole reason guys like Brian Dawkins, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Ronnie Lott made livings in the NFL. Because they blast somebody, 5 minutes later, that same receiver's on his side, he's coming across the middle or he's running that deep route. He doesn't want to catch the ball no more because he knows that guy's coming to knock his block off. And that's just how the fuck it is. You know what I mean? You can't sugarcoat it. Oh, no, you can't hit him. He's defensive. He's defenseless because your dumbass fucking quarterback threw the pass in a spot where he probably shouldn't have thrown it. You know, on them slant routes when he throws it 2 steps before Ray Lewis and then the receiver catches it and Ray Lewis, rips his head off. Yeah, you can't blame Ray Lewis for that. That's, it's not even that's what he was taught. That's what it is. It's football. It's a contact sport. You're going to get bodies flying. There's going to be shit happening all over the place. You understand? So there's no option of saying, we need to soften this up. People must have forgot or something that back in the day, they didn't, they had them little ass leather helmets, piece of fucking like shoulder pad foam like this fucking big. And y'all talking about we need to make the game safer. They got big ass plastic pieces like this big for shoulder pads now. A helmet that's like this brolic, straight plastic, mad foam and air going on in the inside. You know what I mean? Actual knee pads. The niggas don't even wear them no more. So how you gonna, say you want a safer game, but not have some type of rule to where if they give you this equipment, you should have to wear it. That's like me getting a flak jacket and not wearing it when I'm going across the middle, knowing Ray Lewis is gonna hit me dead right here and down. You know what I'm saying? And once I go up for the pass, I'm begging that flak jacket's gonna hold my ribs. You know what I mean? So that I don't hop back up coughing up blood. You understand what I'm saying? Things happen throughout a football game that people can't describe. It's a battle. It's a war. It's not for the faint. This isn't fucking society where you're going to take the guy's words now and then say, well, he shouldn't be able to say that. Man, do you say in basketball games like Kobe Bryant was killing them that night? It didn't mean he was actually killing them, did it? Did it? No, seriously. I mean, did it? Like, did it mean that Kobe Bryant was like walking around killing people? No, he wasn't killing people. It means he dropped like 35, 45 fucking points. He carried the team, That's what people mean when they say take a guy out of the game. That means take the guy out of the game. It doesn't always mean hurt him. I know that's what you first think of because we live in a violent society. That's what we live in. We don't live in, everything is butterflies and rainbows and shit. It doesn't happen. The world's a fucked up place and fucked up shit happens to a lot of good people. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's because somebody did something wrong. In this situation, it's not wrong. If you're going to tell me to go out and take this guy's head off, that's my job. As a defender, you're telling me I got to tackle this guy, stop him from making big plays, this play, and future plays. Right? That's my job. So now, when I go in to tackle this man, it's not about whether I'm going to hit him in his ankle or I'm going to hit him in his knee or his waist or in his head. It's all about tackling him. That's why they have face mask penalties. Because shit happens. You're just going for the tackle. 9 times out of 10, you go for a clean tackle. It just, you can't get it because 9 times out of 10, you are moving and the person you're trying to tackle is moving. So now your technique is off because you're in a different situation. You're in a different position than you normally should be in. Now, I'm not saying people don't play dirty. You know, but think about back in the day, plenty of guys, forearm shivers to the head, clotheslining people. I can't even think of who it was off the top of my head. The guy who made, you know what I mean, the whole horse collar thing famous. He was whipping people around and shit, doing crazy shit, slamming them on their head and all that. Now we've come that far to where you can't grab the dude's horse collar. And you know what I mean? There's face masking penalties. And you can't be, you know, putting your hands in the dude's face mask and all that other crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? We have made the necessary changes to make this battle into the safest battle that it can be. It's a battle. It's not a fucking game. Okay? Because there's points, yeah, it's a game. But it's a battle. If you ever played football before, you know this shit is a battle. Well, and I mean, you see me. I'm not a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big guy. I always played against bigger people. If you don't have that mindset in your head that fuck it, I don't care, let's just do this, you can't play the game. You'll never survive. You're gonna die. I mean, you're gonna die. I'm not saying that. I mean that literally. I mean, like, when I said Kobe was killing him, I didn't mean that. I mean, like I said, he dropped like 35, 45 points. Now, I'm talking about you're going to die if you play the game of football as soft as baby shit. Right? Now, yeah, receivers, when they go across the middle, they slow down in the zones. That's for their own safety. If the quarterback throws the ball and this motherfucker wants to try to make a diving catch or to try to speed up and run across the middle of the zone to catch the ball, yeah, that's his fault and he's going to get knocked. Period. Remember how Dante Robinson hit that dude a few years ago? Last year and the year before that, I think it was. That's how it happens. He was standing there. The guy caught it, running at him full speed. He took 3 steps and hit the dude. It's football. It's just how it works. If you're the receiver that doesn't want to get hit and you don't want to get creamed, you see him plenty of times. Dude throws the ball high. He goes up for, what's he do? He puts his hands up like this. And watches the ball fly over his head because he's not trying to deal with that shit. You understand? He's not putting his life at risk. So it's all about individual decisions. Outside of the fact, I mean, if you're trying to hurt somebody, I do see the problem with that, but it's football. Shit happens. Your natural intention when you go out to hit this guy is to hit him so he does not get back up. That kind of means injure him, but it's more of a psychological thing. If you hit him and he doesn't want to get back up, then you just changed his whole game plan. Now you changed the whole game plan of the team because, their star running back or their star wide receiver now all of a sudden doesn't want to hold on to the ball. He doesn't want to catch the ball. He doesn't want to run to the side of Ray Lewis. He wants to run to he doesn't want to run inside. He wants to run outside. He wants to be on the edges so he can run out of bounds when shit happens. So he doesn't have to get blasted every time. That changes the game. Now the guy who hit him did his job. If that's Ray Lewis that smacked somebody and he hit him. I'm sorry. He didn't smack him. He hit him with his shoulder like in a tackling form. For all you literal fucks out there. He hit him in a tackling form. And the dude got back up and said, fuck, I don't want to deal with that guy again. That means Ray Lewis did his job. That means his job is complete now because that guy does not want the ball. He doesn't want nothing to do with the shit. He's terrified. That's football. You ever heard the saying, pop him in the mouth first? That's for a reason. It's to throw them off mentally, psychologically. You know what I'm saying? To get them off their game. It happens in basketball all the time. People are talking, you try to get inside the guy's head. All sports. Not even just basketball. Basketball is just the easy reference for me. I'm sorry. But in all sports, you talk and you try to get in the guy's head. And you're just trying to figure out what pushes his buttons to make his game worse. Because once his game is worse, you can win. And when you win, that's all that matters. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, you should be able to carry a knife out onto the field and cut Adrian Peterson's leg then so you can win. No. And I'm not saying at the bottom of a pile break his ankle. No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying when you hit him and you're Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Lance Briggs, DeMarcus Ware, any one of these big name guys that lays wood, he's trying to hit him. And he's trying to hit him so that AP don't want to make plays no more. So that he doesn't want to play. Because if they do that, the Vikings cannot win. And that's the man's job. To help his team win games. Enough said. This is not society. This is football.